Wrong button. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Aberration. I bet you're wondering where to find all the resources that there is on this map. Well, let's get into it. All right, flint and stone, pretty simple. Any rock. They're found all over the map. No worries. Berries, just like every other map. Straight out of the bushes, and there's a lot of different types of bushes on here, but they're all pretty much the same. Some of them actually have just primarily fiber, but other ones are generally mostly berries. This one right here, there's one in here. Yeah, one of these bushes right here is just fiber. That's all it is. So, yeah, that's pretty good stuff. All right, the new resource that is specifically from Aberration, the mushrooms. Come from these little guys right here. When there we go. Hold on. No. Apparently, okay, there we go. Most of these are just fiber, apparently. But yeah, there we go. From these tiny little mushrooms come the new mushrooms from Aberration. Of course, I'm getting berries. But here, yeah, it's the aquatic mushroom, the cerbic mushroom, the agarabic mushroom, and the auric mushroom. And just so you know, acerbic mushrooms have the exact same effect as narcoberries. So, and you can even use these in place of narcoberries to make narcotics. So, yeah. And then also, aquatic mushrooms are just really good for raising up water. See how this right here, we're at 88.1 on just a regular berry. Kind of goes up a little bit, goes like 0.1, all right? Aquatic mushroom. Just keeps going. Yep. Aquatic mushrooms are good. So if you are pinched and you need to get some water, then the aquatic mushrooms are a really easy source of getting mushrooms. And they come from these little guys right there. Those ones. All right, now if you're looking for fungal wood, well, wood comes from normal trees. Those trees right there, that is wood. Fungal wood comes from these big giant mushrooms. And it looks like this. Right there. Fungal wood. Also, the mushrooms have a really good chance of giving you rare mushrooms, too. So, yeah, the rare mushrooms on Aberration are extremely easy to get. All right, green gems and crystal comes from these little guys, found all over the green zone. And the same for blue gems and crystal and red gems and crystal. Each of the three biomes, the green, the blue, and the red, in varying levels of elevation. The top one being the green, the next one being the blue, and the bottommost one being the red, have a similar type of crystal. Each crystal gives you those different types of gems. So these ones right here give you green gems and crystal. The next ones will give you blue gems and crystal. And then the very bottom ones, the red zone, will give you red gems and crystal. Also, if you're looking for a quick and easy way of getting gems, you can either wait for a earthquake, so where some pop from the sky, which happens quite a bit on Aberration, or get a roll rat, find a roll rat that follow it around a little bit, and when it pops out of the ground, it'll bring some gems with it from the ground. But if you take those, it will aggro on you, so be very careful with that. All right, these gems here, these are the ones that these roll rats have pulled out, but if you grab them, you're gonna get attacked. And I'm getting out of here. All right, silica pearls. You can generally find silica pearls all around the parts of the fertile lake, and then also right around inside this lake or this river right here that runs down here. The easiest way to get them is this little river that comes down through here. You can just go down inside of here and right here, silica pearls right off the ground, just like in Scorched Earth. And there's quite a few of them. But yeah, if you want to look for a bigger concentrations of them, then Fertile Lake is probably your go-to. But this one right here is just so much easier. And this is located right there on the map. This little river coming down, and this right here is actually right where I'm at. And there's quite a few here. Let's see, how many did we get? Yeah, over 100. Not bad. All right, and also, I would just like to point out that eating the different mushrooms will give you certain buffs. And it's actually a stackable buff. So let's see. We've got two different ones. We got poison immunity biolum, and then the other one already faded. So this one right here, the aquatic one, is the poison immunity against that one, and then we have this one as well that is stacking up. Poison immunity fertile. So yeah, these right here will give you resistances to the different mushrooms that you find on the ground. And gas collectors, how you get the gas balls? Well, it's from these right here. You take a gas collector, you craft one, and then you place it right over the top. Now, over the course of time, this right here will slowly fill up with gas balls for you. And they're found all over the map. Hey, little Cosmo dude. All right, now metal. Metal is a little bit tricky when it comes to aberration. Up in the green zone, the easiest places to get metal are the rivers. The river rocks are alive and well in aberration, and they put out generally quite a bit, actually. So yeah, keep an eye out for them. You're gonna need a little bit. But when it comes around to getting down into the blue zone, that's where all the metal is born. That's where it grows. It's amazing. Let me show you. All right, down here in the blue zone, you'll have ones like this that are just tons of metal, and they look just like this, and they are everywhere. And then when you get even further down, you'll see ones that have little blue veins in them. Those are the rich metal nodes, and they're really, really amazing. Tons down here in the blue zone. I forgot to cover it in the video, but I covered it in edit. So, yeah, the blue area right here is also a really good source of obsidian as well. So, obsidian is right next to the metal in the blue zone. It's everywhere. All right, getting biotoxin. You can get biotoxin from using a dinosaur to harvest up the toadstool caps of these red mushrooms that you get here. There should be one around here somewhere. So where did we get? Nope, didn't get any. All right, but yeah, it's let's see. The ones that make you vomit, if you harvest those with a dinosaur, you'll get biotoxin. See, here's some more. Let's see if we can get some here. Right there. Right there. 14 biotoxin. Bam, right there. And that's just from these mushrooms, right like this. The one toadstool that if you hit will make you blast puke everywhere, that's the one. All right, polymer. Polymer is, your primary source of polymer is going to come from crabs. Yes. Congratulations. All right, once you have one dead, you can either harvest it up with something that harvests meat or hide, or you can just go up to it and start using a pick. Pick is actually generally pretty good. Hatchet is okay. Actually, looks like a hatchet is a little bit better. I like being proved wrong. All right, so hatchet is generally the best way to get it, but that is how you're going to get your organic polymer. And also, for chitin, well, for getting cementing paste, well, congratulations. You're going to be making it the old-fashioned way. Get those crabs going, you get all your polymer, and then, well, and then you can make up a ton of, yeah, cementing paste. It's a thing that you're going to have to get used to. All right, next is oil. Well, you can go up to the surface to get oil up here. Generally, you have to come up here at night, and then it's kind of sparse throughout here, so it's not really the best way of getting oil just at all. I mean, you can get oil. It is a thing you can do, but I would recommend only getting it if you absolutely need it. You can also go and farm trilobites down here at the river, and while they are kind of abundant on aberration, they're really not a super reliable source of getting a ton of oil that way. Your best way of getting oil is going down to the blue zone. And also, you can tame Acatina for cementing paste. But yeah, the best way of getting oil is coming down here to the blue zone. And there will be dung beetles all over down in this area. Let me see if I can find a couple. Yeah. No, that is a Lystrosaurus. But yeah, down here in this area should be a ton of dung beetles. They're kind of dispersed. Let me see if I can find one really quick. All right, I found one right at the edge of the blue zone, right into the green zone. And this is right here. There's a couple right here. And then, all right, eventually you will need charge. Now what you do with that is you come up to one of these things and you take and you put this inside of there. And it will slowly gain charge over time. Also, inside these, you can craft element, which is pretty easy. You get the element ore from down in the red zone, which will go down there here in just a little bit. And also, these things, you can actually recharge them by going up and clicking on the little glow bugs that you see all around the map. The little light bugs, you can click on them with a battery, and you can slowly charge it. You can get a little bit of a charge from it. Also, you can refill your glow pets by clicking on them as well. So if your glow pet is running out of charge, you can go up to it and you can click on it. You can gain a little bit of charge. It's really effective. And now we're going to be talking about how to get the element ore and, yeah, black pearls, which are kind of everywhere on this map. And that is weird that they have fire mains on here. All right, but make sure you have a full radiation suit before you try this, because if you don't, you're going to get in trouble. All right, matter of fact, also the easiest way is to come to this spot on the map. This spot on the map. Once again, this spot on the map, look for this, and dive way down. I would recommend doing this with rock drakes instead of just about anything else, but this will work. Come down to the Gigaskeleton. Now this Gigaskeleton, when you are learning to navigate this, and this is just a little free tip and trick, this Gigaskeleton will be your navigational beacon. You'll come down to this guy a lot. And then from here, depending on whether you go left, you go forward, we'll take you to either Rockwell's Terminal, or we'll take you to Rock Drakes. But down right here at the Gigaskeleton, make sure you have a light pet as well. Come down here, there's going to be some rock drakes, but down here on the ground, there will be all sorts of different cool stuff. There's obsidian, there's metal, and there's black pearls right here. Right there, black pearls on the ground. All right, and then element ore. It's actually found, one of the easiest ways of getting it is right underneath the Gigaskeleton. Right here, off these little rocks, right like this. And you'll note them because they've got this little tiny profile that makes it look like a little metal node with this little bit creeping out of it. And there we go. Element ore. And once again, the Gigaskeleton is right here on the map. Actually, once you find it, you can actually see it on the map. It's so big. So yeah, that'll actually help you out. I'm standing on top of it right now. All right, now that should do it for all of the resources that you have to gather on Aberration Map. I hope this video helps you out. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. I really appreciate it. If you're new around here, subscribe. And until next time, this is Phlinger, and take it easy, everybody.